Welcome back to another campaign video. Today we have a campaign where the finish is the highest block on the track. This, again, was pretty interesting. The players had to find interesting ways of finishing the tracks, especially Winter 2, which is something none of the people sending the author medals managed to figure out. This campaign was made by Qwertyuiop, shout out to him, and interestingly, one player got every single world record on the campaign. You'll see who that is later. Also, if you want to play these campaigns, and you want to be in these videos, join the server in the description. I say it every video, and I'm threatening you again. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we have Summer 1. I like this player. Thank you, whoever this is. Let's watch the top 3 and the author time. There's the author time. Alright. So on board with sub to temp. Oh, he crashed. Why does he do that? Who's breaking? What is happening? Okay, well, I've not watched any of these, so that's interesting. Fair enough, I guess. But what happened to the guy who braked? Why? Fellow Purpa. I guess it wasn't too much of a problem then? Alright then. Alright, Summer 2, just a little explanation. The guy who made this campaign is Qwertyuiop, which is why we are watching him as the author time, because, you know, he set most of the author times. I set 2 of them. My friend Ina also set 2 of them. But anyway, let's watch author time and the world record. Alright, so let's watch the guy who dominated my campaign and the author time. Alright, so starting off as normal. How are they actually going to get to the finish from here? I can't think. Oh. That would make sense. Well, the other guy finished a lot faster, right? Let's watch that, because I didn't really see it. I assume he just got quite low. Ah, yeah, that was clean. Fair enough. Here on Summer 3, the author time and Herny are top 2, so I guess it's pretty obvious who we'll be watching. Alright, so obviously we start as normal. Where will the finish be? I can't think. Oh, I see it in the distance over there. So how are they going to get there? He crashed a little bit. What? Sorry, what? How did that work? No, I'm confused. Yeah? What? Just defy physics then? Okay, sure. And how did Herny do it? That does not make any sense. What? Okay then. Next up, we have Summer 4 finish equals highest. Justice for Jerry. Jerry was someone who cheated recently, so that's interesting. Here I'll watch a few more people. We'll get, obviously, the author time, and we'll get the top 3, because they're all actually pretty close. All got 0.4s, so let's have a look at them. Alright, so we'll be on board with Qwertyuiop the author time, although he's quite far behind, so we may need to switch car at some point. Already he's in last place. Ah, wait, what? Is this what? Okay. That's interesting. Disconnected if you heard that sound. That was unfortunate. Yeah, they just instantly went to the finish. Alright, not a lot to say here. Alright, my mouse does keep reconnecting and disconnecting, but hopefully it's okay. Here, we'll just watch the top 3 again. Suppose that makes sense. 11 seconds for Summer 5, which is usually the longest track in the game. So it'll be interesting to see what happened here. Again, I actually have not seen these. I have no idea where the finish is even. Although I can see it over there. I have a guess at what they might be doing. No, I didn't expect that. That's pretty cool actually. Damn, okay. I wonder how rare that is. Looks like he was pretty lucky. Alright then. Alright, so here, again, Herny of the world record. He has all of them. Where's the author time? There it is. I couldn't see it for a second. And let's include Murrell. Why not? Murrell has not got any spotlight this campaign, and he's a very good player, so he deserves some. I can see the finish already. What are they gonna do? Alright, so overall, Qwertyuiop's going a different place to everyone else. Oh, they're... Ah, did they go the other side to get more speed? think that's what they did. Alright, let's have a look. Let's look at Merle and Herny. So they overhauled the other way, so then they have more speed going up the loop, which immediately passes Qwerty. Makes sense, I suppose. Alright, very, very well then. Summer 7 here, we've got the author time. Let's, you know what, Sci-fi Theme, he deserves a shout out. You should go watch him, that's his YouTube app. He's also making Polytrack videos like me, so you might enjoy that. Alright, I think this one was the longest time to complete a track yet, although I actually forgot the time. I'm not sure I quite remember. Let's onboard someone else. Alright, so they're going back up. Interesting. Where even is the finish? I haven't spotted it. I mean, I guess, yeah, that is the highest block. Let's have a look what Herny did, as he has the world record, of course. Yeah, then he braked a little bit. Sci-fi Theme's angle was a bit bad, I think, where he went to the finish, because he had to drive in, but he just went instant in. Alright, everyone scattering there. Alright, here we've got Winter 1. The gap is pretty big, so let's just see how much Herny destroys the author time by. So 2 seconds on a very short track. What might have happened here? There's the finish, and very different ideas here. So Qwerty went up way too early, but Herny realised that it would just be fast to do that, although what is even happening here? Alright then, sure. Winter 2, and I'm noticing he has world record by 5 seconds? So I want to see top 2, because I'm interested. And where's the author time? Oh, I remember now. No, this track didn't have an author time, because it was too hard. And no one could figure it out. That was setting the author time, so... Well, 9 people have managed to beat it. I don't actually know what the strategy for this ended up being, so I'm actually very interested to see it, because I tried for quite a while to finish this. Perhaps what I was doing completely wrong, because I don't think what I would have done would have been as fast as 15 or even 10 seconds. So, genuinely very interested here. Oh. Oh my... Okay. I did actually try to go on that slope. I just couldn't see how you could jump to the finish from there. But yeah, no, he just jumps on this little lower slope part instead. That makes sense. Okay, that's... Yeah, okay. But, like, just look at the start. It just looks so ridiculous. Well, fair enough. And we have what is definitely our longest track yet. Very interesting. The author medal, 37 seconds. This was set by Einar, I believe. He said it's a bad run. He was just setting it. So the track had an author medal, which, you know, fair enough. Alright, I did actually try this one myself. I can't remember what the solution ended up being, although I think I did see it at some point. I remember this being a bit confusing. Okay, so they're immediately pretty much at the end of the track normally. And what is happening here? Oh yeah, he's getting speed to jump out. And then they just land in the finish, I assume. Beautiful. Alright, let's just wait for the author time. Actually, they're probably going to use a different finish, so yeah, okay, that was pointless. Winter 4, we got a world record by 0.1, but we'll include fellow Purple, why not? He did have a lot of the world records at some point, so, you know, we'll give him some credit. Alright, so we're on board with Herny again, and they're immediately overruling the start. For what reason? Going up here, all red. Okay, they're playing the track backwards, essentially. Oh, that's the finish. Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't know the finish was there. It just suddenly appeared. Alright then, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Fair enough. And there's the author time. Desert 1 was 7 seconds, and why? I can see a lot of finishes in the tracker. Every bit of red here is a finish. There must have been a lot of highest blocks. Alright, who are we going to watch? We're going to get the author medal. We're going to get... we'll get the 2 people with 0.3s, why not? Jawline Master, he gets some credit in this, I suppose. Alright, so 7 seconds. Oh, yeah, I can see it already. In every campaign so far, this has been the way. In every campaign so far, you've had to do this. Actually, oh yeah, you did on the other one as well, because it was just so you could turn around and you'd land on here and then you'd go here. You should watch that video. It was a fun one. Desert 2. Let's watch Author Time and the people with point 2. Alright, so what do they do here? Overwall. Okay, we'll downboard someone else because already behind. Runoff is quite far ahead. Let's see how Herny catches up here because obviously he has every world record. And there they go. I thought this... Wait, am I blind? I thought I saw another finish. Huh? Okay, well I guess that is the fast finish then, yeah, alright. This author medal was set by me, and someone tied it to the exact. Let's just watch the top 5, everyone who tied it or beat the author medal, because, you know, I thought this was a decent run, so we'll see what they did, because they did it even better. Alright, so obviously I know the strat for this one, because I set the author medal. And they're going to wall ride here. I'm glad the strat I did find for the author medal ended up being the fastest one. And then you fly to the finish. And let's see how this tied. I'm interested about this little tie here. So, I mean, look at that. Just look at this mess. What is even happening here? Alright, and the final track, we have, this player. We'll watch him, why not? What's top 4? I thought my author medal was pretty bad here, but ended up being higher than the other one, which is interesting. So I want to see what happened here. Alright, let's have a look. So this track, again, I set the author medal, I know the strat. Hey, I got the best start. That's pretty cool. Alright, now I'm behind. That was not ideal. And then you wanted to sort of like turn as inward as possible and finish. Look, everyone else got it clean. I was sort of like flying through. Yeah, everyone else just sort of... yeah. Alright then. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it as always, and goodbye. See you in the next campaign.